What's up, everyone? And today I'm bringing a deck profile on my Unchained. Now, Unchained is a very cool archetype that's essentially IP Masquerade, more or less, to where you can use your opponent's monsters as link material. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First, I run 3 Unchained Twins Rakia. Rakia has a quick effect where you can target one card you control and destroy it, although you cannot spell summon few monsters for the rest of the turn. And if this card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, except Rakia, or by battle, you can special summon one Unchained monster from your hand or deck. So pretty much all the Unchained Twins do that. Although, Unchained Twins Sarama does not lock you into Fiends, so if this is the only one you use a turn, you can still go into other non-Fiend cards. And also run the 3 Unchained Twins Aruha. Aruha, you can target one card you control, destroy it, and if you do, special summon this card from your hand. And all of them have effects to when they're destroyed by a battle or a card effect. You can special summon one Unchained from your deck. I also run 2 Abominable Unchained Soul. If a card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. And if this card is special summoned, you can discard one card, destroy one card on the field. Once returned on the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed on the field and sent there this turn, you can special summon this card but place them on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. I also run 1 Unchained Soul of Disaster. Disaster, if this card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, you can target one Unchained monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can also target one face-up monster your opponent controls immediately after this effect resolves. Link summon one Dark Link monster using only this card you control and that opponent's monster's material. Next, I run 3 Ash Blossom and Joy Spring for my hand trap of choice. Moving on to the spells, I run 3 Abominations Prison. Now, the Unchained spells and traps all have the equal effect to when they're destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon one Unchained monster from your deck. And Prison has the additional effect to where you can add one Unchained card from your deck to your hand. I also run 3 Pot of Extravagance. Now, I've been kind of going back and forth on Prosperity and Extravagance, and I feel like it's in like an either or. In some cases, you'd rather have Prosperity, but in some cases, you'd rather have Extravagance. It all depends on your hand. So right now, I have Pot of Extravagance in. Moving on to the traps, I run 3 Abominable Chamber of the Unchained. Chamber allows you to special summon one Unchained monster from your hand or graveyard, and if this set card is destroyed by a card effect, you special summon one Unchained monster from your deck. So it doesn't have to be an Unchained monster, you can literally just MST it and it'll go off. I also run 3 Escape of the Unchained. Escape of the Unchained, you target one monster you control and one card on the field. Destroy both, and if this set card is destroyed by a card effect, special summon an Unchained monster from your deck. I also run 3 Torrential Tribute. I think most people know what Torrential Tribute does. When a monster is summoned, destroy all monsters on the field, which does trigger the effect of the Unchained. So there's really no negative to even running this. Next, I run 3 Infinite Impermanents to help negate my opponent's monsters. I also run 3 Ice Dragon's Prison. I still only have 1. I also run 2 Heavy Storm Duster. Not only can I destroy my opponent's spell and traps, but I can also trigger the effect of my Unchained spell and traps. And lastly, I run 2 Traptic to search out all these traps out. Because all of them are normal spells, or not normal spells, all of them are normal traps. Moving on to the extra deck. First, I run 3 Unchained Soul of Rage. Soul of Rage during your opponent's main phase quick effect, you can target one face of special summon monster your opponent controls. Immediately after this effect resolves, link summon one Dark Link monster except Soul of Rage, by using only that opponent's monster and this card as material. And if this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, target a Fiend monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Next, I run 2 Unchained Soul of Anguish. Soul of Anguish, you target one face-up monster your opponent controls immediately after this effect resolves, link summon one Dark Link monster, by using only that monster and this card you can control as material. Now, I only run 2 because unlike Rage, Anguish is not a quick effect. So that can only be activated during your opponent's turn. Next, I run 2 Unchained Abomination. If this card on the field is destroyed by a battle or card effect, except Unchained Abomination, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. When another monster is destroyed by a battle, you target one card on the field, destroy it. During the end phase, target one card on the field, destroy it. So yeah, it's got a lot of destruction. This thing will just destroy, and keep on destroying. Next, I run an IP package with Masquerade, Phoenix, and Unicorn. Although, in all honesty, you don't really need IP for this deck because you can really just go into Unicorn and Phoenix via the Unchained cards. And I also run the 1 Appaloosa and Access Code to round out Link monsters. And for XYZ, I run 1 Phantom Knights of Breaksword. Break store once per turn, you can detach one material from this card. Target one card you control and one card your opponent controls. Destroy them. And since in Unchained you get an advantage when your cards are destroyed, this literally helps you. I also run the 1 Downward Magician and the 1 Zeus to round out the extra deck. So let me know in the comments, what do you think of Unchained? Do you think it's a pretty cool deck? Do you think it's definitely got a unique playstyle? Do you think it's got a meta potential? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video I make. Bye.